In the previous tutorial, /posts/Python tutorial loop / we learned about OOP, classes, inheritance, and magic methods. Now let's learn about data classes and Pydantic, modern ways to model data without writing boilerplate code. Let's break it down. Basic data class: add the @DataClass decorator and define your fields with type hints. Python automatically generates __init__, _repr__, and __seq__ for you. 2 lines of code instead of 14. The @DataClass decorator reads the type annotated fields and generates the boilerplate methods for you. Default values and field. Add default values just like function parameters. Parameters with defaults must come after parameters without defaults. Use field default_factory equals list for mutable defaults. This creates a new list for each instance. Frozen data classes, immutable. Use frozen equals true to make instances immutable. Once created, you cannot change any field. Frozen data classes cannot be changed after creation. Frozen data classes are also hashable, so you can use them as dictionary keys or in sets. This is because Python can guarantee they will never change. Use frozen data classes when your data should never change after creation, configuration values, coordinates, colors, and similar objects. __post_init__. Run code after initialization. Use __post_init__, to calculate derived fields or run validation after __init__ completes. The init equals false means area is not part of the constructor. It is calculated automatically. You can also use __post_init__, for validation. Slots. Better memory usage. Use slots equals true, Python 3.10+, for better memory usage and faster attribute access. By default, Python stores instance attributes in a dictionary, for dict__. With slots, Python uses a more efficient fixed size structure. This saves memory when you have thousands of instances. Ordering. Make data classes sortable. Use order equals true to auto-generate comparison methods. __lt_, the sort_index field controls the sorting order. It is not part of the constructor or the representing. Data classes compare fields in order, so sort_index, the first field, determines the sort. Without the sort_index trick, the data class would sort by name first, alphabetically, which is not what we want. Pydantic. Validated data models. Pydantic is a library that adds data validation to your models. It checks types and constraints when you create an instance. Install it with Basic Pydantic model. Pydantic validates data when you create an instance. Each invalid call raises a validation error with a detailed error message. Data class versus Pydantic versus regular class. Use this guide to choose regular class when you need complex behavior, custom initialization logic, or inheritance hierarchies. Data class when you mainly store data with some methods and you do not need validation. Great for internal data structures. Pydantic when you need validation, type coercion, or work with external data, API requests, config files, database records, user input. In practice, many Python projects use both. Data classes for internal data structures and Pydantic for API boundaries and configuration. Data class inheritance. Data classes support inheritance. The child class gets all fields from the parent. The child class fields come after the parent class fields in the constructor. Be careful with defaults. If the parent has a field with a default, all child fields must also have defaults. Same rule as function parameters. Converting between data class and dict. Data classes have a built-in function to convert to dictionaries. To convert back from a dict, unpack it. Note: Isdict creates a deep copy. Nested data classes are also converted to dicts. For Pydantic, use model_dump and model_validate instead. Common mistakes: mutable defaults without field. This is the same mutable default gotcha from functions, but it causes an error in data classes. Python 3.x actually raises a value error if you try to use a mutable default without field. Confusing frozen and regular data classes. If you need to change a frozen data class, create a new one. The replace function creates a copy with the specified fields changed.